Now we're in the standard data interface. And what we want to do is we want to highlight a new feature that we rolled out a couple weeks ago that allows us to intelligently detect whether or not two data sets can be merged together. So let me walk you through this use case. We have here, this is our zip code database. This is a public data set that we provide to people for free of charge. And we have two data sets in here. The first data set shows me the zip code, every zip code in the United States, and the population density of that zip code. Neat little feature, but what it's missing is what county are those zip codes in. So if I wanted to say, tell me what county is zip code 30303 in, this population density does not have that. The other data set in here, which, right, by the way, is just Georgia zip codes for now, shows me the zip code and the county it's in, but it doesn't have population. So these two data sets could be merged into one data set where we would be able to view all of that data in one place. And for the database folks out there, what we're essentially talking about is we have a tool that automatically can create a view of that data for us, what we call a virtual data set. So let me walk you through how that works. So when I visit this project, what happens is when the project's loading right now, the system's looking at the data sets to see if they can be merged. And it detected that, hey, we have two data sets that can be merged. Do you want to merge them? Sure, why not? Let's do that. So let's click that. And you'll notice the zip code population density. We have zip, population, population density. Then we have our other data set, which is called zip to county, and it has zip and county, but no population. So what are we going to do? We're going to pick zip, population, population density, and we're going to pick county over here. And maybe we'll call zip name so we know what the name of the zip takes. Zip code 30303 and calls it Atlanta, Georgia. So now we have a merged data set that right now is not created. I can preview it, which just to see if it works. And look at this. So now we have a merged data set that has the zip code, has the population density, the county that it's in, and the zip name. And the reason this is important is, let's just say we wanted to search by county some data that we have. So we could actually do a search by zip to get the county data. And that's really what we're doing here is we're able to kind of merge these two data sets together to form a single data set. So I'll go ahead and exit out of that. Let's go ahead and publish that. Okay, so we're going to call this county to zip merge. And we're going to give it a name. This underlying table name is actually what the view is going to be called. And we'll show why that's important here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and publish that. Wait for it. It's coming. There we go. So now you'll notice we have our data sets, which are the actual data that comes into our system, either through integration or somebody uploaded it, or we're using one of our smartphone apps to get the data in. This is the actual data. And then a virtual data set, which is a view of that data. And in this case, that view is a merger of two data sets. So I can go view that data and excuse that. So now I have all that data over here. So I'm able to download that data set. I can do whatever I want with that data set. So that's a pretty nifty little feature that we'll use in another section of our video series for how do we visualize data with Metabase.